as you would actually have money in your wallet. Um, like you wouldn't carry all of your money with you at one time, so you carry like what you need. But I also use the wallet because you can access some harder to find tokens. Like you can access most tokens that are out there on the Coinbase wallet by doing like like trading. You have to move some ether into your wallet, and then you can, or maybe one of your other crypto coins that's Ethereum based, and then you can swap them. Let's go into. It's having some audio problems. All right, this is Coinbase Investor Relations. Oh, we got a little video on him talking to the CEO of Reddit. That might be interesting to look at. They talk about their security, introduction to Coinbase. I would recommend watching all this stuff and really learning about them more. Why they're competitive. You know, a big thing everybody's been asking them is like, do you guys have a moat? Like what's different than you guys at Gemini or you guys in these decentralized exchanges? Why couldn't PayPal and Cash App and all this come in or Square come in and take you out? So that'd probably be a good video to look at and understand what they view their advantages as, like what products they offer and their business model. Now, right now, one thing that was concerning is that most of their revenues, they've like gone gangbusters this past year. Tons of revenue, and they released their revenue right before the direct listing, probably because it looked so good, and it definitely did boost what they went public as. But they made lots of profit this year. The year before that, they didn't make profit. They were in the negative. So there is a lot of attachment to, this year that lots of people are buying crypto. They make most of their money off the fees, which I said are a little high. Like if you buy like $10.99 or less on crypto, it's 99 cents. Then it goes up another tier to $1.50. I forgot up to a certain amount. It's a certain percentage that they take of your crypto, or they take off the top for you doing this. And they say a lot of it's a custody fee, which, it's convenience and it's the security of them holding your crypto. So I think that's a fair trade-off. Most of their money is coming through fees right now. So when the volume goes down we all know crypto goes in these cycles, and when it goes down, they're making a lot less money. And when crypto spikes, Bitcoin goes up to 500,000 in a couple weeks or months, they're going to do really good. But if crypto drops down to 10,000, their fate is very much tied to kind of the crypto market as a whole. But I like it. If Bitcoin tanked, people have Bitcoin are going to lose everything. If Ethereum tanked, this is a play on the whole marketplace. And my strong convictions are blockchain is here to stay. Could someone, I know Bitcoin people, maximalists, think nothing could happen to ever change this story. But should anything come to compete with Ethereum or Bitcoin, guess what? The whole space moves. Maybe one goes down, one goes up. Crypto still does well. Only if there's a whole crypto collapse does Coinbase really do terribly. I am much more concerned. So I think the space as a whole is going to keep going up. I'm much more concerned with regulators that could attack the space as a whole. I think that's still a threat. And I think that also is why their stock kind of dropped that first day, which, let's see, I think they had like a target, I think, of 250 or something like that first day. Pulling up Coinbase. Their price varied a decent bit. Let's see. I remember Jim Cramer said buy Coinbase as long as it's under 480, which, I mean, I don't really trust him that much in terms of stuff like that. But just for a perspective, he's not a traditional crypto bull though. That's so. I mean, he was pretty excited about that. So the high, 52-week high, and that happened the first day pop of Coinbase after it went public was $430, and luckily I did not buy it for that. 250 was what it was set at the time of opening. No one bought it for that, unless you were like an insider or something. Let's see. 381 is what it actually started trading at. 381. And I bought it around 380. But I bought smaller portions. And what I did was, I don't like to buy IPOs on the first day. But if I do, which I did in the circumstance, because I wasn't going to buy it over a certain amount. I kind of had in my head, like, if I can't get it for below mid 400s, not touching it until it drops. But I was okay with buying at 370 something. I think that was my position starting off. And then I did dollar cost averaging throughout the day. So I put in a smaller position, actually, 370. And it proceeded to drop down to 311 at one point. My friend messaged me and was like, oh, it's 311. And then I was like, oh, shoot, I got to get in and look at this. By the time I got on there again, it was, because I was at work and I had to like sneak away to buy some more Coinbase. I got it at like 320 something, and then 330 something. And I just, throughout the day, I just kept putting additional amounts in. And obviously I lost money for it dropping. It's at 344 right now. And obviously I lost money from it dropping down a decent bit. I still don't think 370 was that high. I'm sure glad I didn't buy it 420 or 430. But I dollar cost averaged down and bought it heavy at the lower points. So I actually really didn't lose that much because my average price went down. And that's what I would always recommend is if you really have to get on something, don't go all in because you don't know if it's going to drop more. And put a little tasty poo in, like put a taste in, and then like see what happens. If it goes way up again, I mean, sucks, but I wouldn't like chase it up. But if it goes down, you at least got in. And if it goes down, you can just keep building your position more. But you don't have to be in a big rush with these things. I really have a feeling there's going to like, crypto is going to do another crash again at some point. There's going to be some stupid news that comes out that makes people lose faith in it. People get bored, just straight up bored. Like, it's when something's the hot thing, everybody's talking about it, everybody wants in on it. There's good stocks that came public like a year ago. People could not wait for some of these stocks. And then they sit on the market for like a year or so and not a lot happens. And then people get bored and just kind of, it doesn't always happen. I mean, Google went public and then it just kept going up. But a lot of times, just play on human attention. And people have very short attention spans. And that's, I always bet against humans staying focused and having a long view. It sounds messed up, but I bet against people being short-sighted and greedy, and I'm not wrong usually. I mean, if the challenge is me suppressing my greed or my fear of missing out or my, most of investing is controlling yourself and try some meditation. Like, I feel like there should be like meditation incorporated with every investor. It's a mind game, and it's something where you always have to check yourself and notice yourself getting all hyped up about something, either because you're losing a lot of money or gaining a lot of money, and really just talking yourself down, being objective about it, and saying, it's not the end of the world if I miss out on this, or I'm in this for the next 10 years, so who cares if it drops right now? I didn't lose conviction.